This lab will explore the concept that the sum of torques is equal to zero in an equilibrium situation. This concept is similar to Newton's first law, that the sum of forces is equal to zero in an equilibrium situation. There are three cases for which you will use the simulation linked to. In the first case, you will place a given mass at one particular location on the left side of the balance point, then place another on the right side. This second placement would be your best guess as to where that second mass should be placed in order to maintain equilibrium. When you remove the supports, if you guessed correctly, then your percentage error will be zero. If not, get a percentage error between your guessed position and the true equilibrium position. In the second case, two masses are to be placed at two separate positions on the left side of the balance point. Then a third mass will be placed on the right side of the balance point at a position that you think will balance. Remove the supports, and again, if you need to move the mass to a different position to balance than you picked, get a percent error between the two positions. In the third case, you repeat the placement of the two masses from case 2 on the left side of the balance point, and on the right side, place a third mass at a position less than halfway out from the balance point. A second mass will be placed on the right side as well at a position that you think will balance the set. If not balanced, move that mass until it is and get a percentage error. Note that in all three scenarios, whatever placement you make on the left side is to remain fixed. All adjustments are to be done with a single mass on the right side of the balance point. Also, if it simply is not possible to balance any of the scenarios, then you may have to start from scratch with the mass or masses on the left side at different locations than what you initially placed them and start over with that scenario. As to the questions that are asked, they also can be answered using the simulation. You should indicate this as part of your answer to each. What you will submit. In addition to the answered questions and the filled data tables, you should have a calculations page with all calculations that you are asked to do. This would include any calculations that you may have to do using the concept of the sum of torques equals zero in order to answer the questions.